The once beautiful Jessica Watts is a hollow shell of her former self. Her skin is pale, her lips are ashen, and her eyes are sunken in her skull. It is more than her body's reaction to the physical damage she sustained or the strain of channeling magic. There is something missing. It's gone. Haha, this nest would have overrun the city. There's still hope for you, Jessica. I wish that were true. There's no hope for anyone. There's a nest like this in every major city. There's no stopping them. Oh God, and Sam. I'm so sorry, Sam. Uh-oh. Don't let them eat me. I promise justice for Sam. Oh, they'll eat you, but Sam is going. Yeah, let's take her with us. Yay! You know, that's a good place to cut it because I've been playing for a long time. And we'll make sure it saves because it's going to suck if we don't. Okay, you know what? Yeah. Because it's... Yeah, I'm going to cut the video right here. So thanks for watching. Okay, everybody. Hi, and welcome back to Shadowrun Returns. I'm not very happy right now. I just got finished watching Dallas and Kansas City Week 2. And Cowboys had some of the worst clock management there at the very end that I've seen. And you lose by 1 point as we continue after finally bringing Sam's killer to justice. Let's see. You emerge from the Universal Brotherhood chapter house, momentarily blinded by the bright lights of the Lone Star perimeter surrounding the exit. Hey, how about you guys come in and help me kill the effing number of bugs? Despite the clean night air, the stench of ichor and decay clings to you, a smell that may never fully go away. You drop your Aegis-filled shotgun and it's quickly spirited away by one of Telestrian's minions. Weapons are slowly lowered as you step out into the street. The order coming from Detective McCluskey himself. McCluskey. I hope I still get to kill you somehow. You can see James Telestrian just nearby pulling his strings. It's over. Jessica Watts has been dealt with, and Sam has his justice. The dead man's deed is done. All you need now is to make a phone call, and it ends. Seriously, you can't manage the clock? It's going to irritate me the whole playthrough, but here we go. Let me check my karma. I got karma for days, so we're going to just put it all into charisma still. I get to choose another? Yeah, the socialite one is probably going to be useful. Holy hell! Alright, we'll do security because I'm sure security would be... I've got 4 etiquettes, man. I got manners that you wouldn't believe. Let's talk to James over here. And after we broke up the ritual, Cal chased Jessica into a small chamber where she cornered by a couple of buggers. Guess they weren't impressed with her performance. They were about to eat her. And Cal says something like, I won't let them eat you, Jessica. You're coming with me. You're going to pay for what you've done. It was very dramatic. It was. I was awesome. Then we splattered the bugs and handed her over to the UCASFB. I don't even know what the hell that... We handed him over to some guy who's got so many freaking letters in their acronym, they just should have come up with a word. They're going to want to have a long talk with her about the Universal Brotherhood. So this nest is cleaned out, and your cousin Lynn is being transported to a mental hospital for observation. Assesses me with a newfound respect. Very clean. I believe our test of Project Aegis was a success, Cal. Her Brackhus is having it weaponized now for distribution to knight-errant forces. You got knights? Tight! Wait, why didn't they come help me either? Does nobody want to come help me? Bugs from another dimension. Let's send 4 guys. The authorities are going to have a great many questions about this incident. I will need to provide details. The Universal Brotherhood has a great many chapter houses, and they must be dealt with immediately. Glad to be of service. Yes, you were of service. There could be no debate on that. A yeoman's effort to be sure, and regardless of your obvious flaws, you're deserving of a reward. Did he just praise me and insult me at the same time? It's like he shook my hand and kicked me in the nuts simultaneously. What the hell? What would you ask of me? I hear not much, just McCluskey's badge. Oh, oh, dude. I know I don't want to insult him with the VP of security, even though I'm pretty sure he would give it to me. Do I want a big payday? Or do I just want McCluskey's badge? The big payday may come in handy if there's anything left of the game to do. But I don't know. I don't know. What do I want? You know what? I want to be a tool. Ice breaks full mode. You short circuit an invasion of extra dimensional insects, and for your reward, you wish to have an insignificant police officer dismissed from his position. I don't like his aftershade. I'm improvising. I've been through a lot this week. Still, the guy is a. He smiles. I cannot disagree. He displays a rare combination. Oh, he likes my choice. Cannot abode. Very well. Is I'm a citizen, McCluskey. The man grates on nerves anyway. As this action requires little more than a nod to the proper peeing, you may ask another boon. Oh, snap. So I don't see myself as a VP of security. I want to get paid. I would expect no less from you, Mr. Quoth. Please place a sizable bonus on a friend's cred stick. Ching, ching! And I'm getting 100 G's, or nuyens, still don't know how to pronounce that name. I'm getting so much bank from this. 100,000 for my friend. However much this guy feels I'm worth. Money, money, money. A bonus of such size that additional negotiations on unnecessary. I have no interest in furthering our relationship. Yeah, whatever. Oh, 100 G's! Looks like you two are best buddies now. Whatever. Who cares? We're done with you. What's my new objective? Coyote. Yeah, man. I mean, I even took you to the end, just like I promised. Guess that's it, huh? You captured Sam's killer, and now he'll get his justice. It was a little more involved than I expected. This was a long game. She looks back at the Universal Brotherhood. Just a little. Coyote grins. Ooh, first time. Well, I'm going to grab Paco and head back to the unit. I didn't get any booty this game. I'm a little disappointed. No booty. All these hot girls, no booty. She used to be hot before the Hellhound ripped her face off, but still. Maybe watch a tri-vid, and I could use a little long shower too after that. You could learn the business. Take over Mrs. Kubuto someday. Oh, she likes that one. The rest of my body is made of metal too, but not today. Today I run the show. Hellos, get paid, get dirty. See you around, Cal. You're quite a guy. I can honestly say I've never met anyone like you. Jake Armitage. Oh, hey, dude, where you been all for the last 10 hours of game? I like you. You were weird but cool. The painted elf is watching the scene unfolding around the Universal Brotherhood with a grimace. Well, kid, it's been fun, but I've seen everything I care to see today. I'm gonna get out of here. Okay, seriously, who are you? A friend. That's true. Until I need you for something. Oh, great. Where's Hillbucket? I'll go... Excuse me, please. I'm sorry. Oh, now, this is important. He flew back to Berlin. The game developers have already said that they're working on the next part of the game will be in Berlin. All sorts of things brewing there. So maybe Cal will get to journey to Berlin. That would be kind of cool. He was very impressed with you, though. It could probably turn into work someday, but I'd forget about him if I were you. Never make a deal with the Dragon Kid. They're playing a different game entirely. Is there a problem? He gestures at the crowd. Look around. Now the members of the press being shuffled away by Universal Brotherhood spokespeople to get a private briefing. The Brotherhood is connected. A damage control team is probably on the way right now. Think they control the press? One way or another they will. If they can't be manipulated, coerced, or bribed, they'll probably disappear quietly. There's more, though. He nods his head. Note the expression on the agent, because I don't know who the hell they are. I'm not even going to guess what that means. I'm sure they told me, but being Telestrian, dismissive, isn't it? That's because there's no love lost between them and the Elven nation, I think. They're not going to trust what he's telling them, and frankly, I have no idea what he's telling them. James plays his own game, always has. How could James turn this to his advantage? Well, there's an economic incentive for one, power for another. There was an outbreak of bugs in a major city, and his company had the only product capable of combating it. You think it might give him some sort of edge? I'm not saying he'd do it, but I'm saying his field test results were quite compelling. Let me show you one more. He points at someone in the crowd and smiles. The man sees him pointing and smiles back. That guy, he's with Ares Macro Technology, enormous megacorp, ridiculously powerful. They've been sniffing around Project Aegis for quite a while now. Clearly, they have an agenda that's just starting to unfold. Gives him the finger. Returns the jet. These guys play at a weird game. Government, media, business, all working to ensure the truth stays hidden. Working together? I don't think so. Me either. In a way, it's worse. It's a series of conspiracies, conflicting agendas, and petty jealousies, all building upon, feeding upon, and excreting into an unending web of dreck that people wade through every day and call it life. You are just a happy little pappy, aren't you, dude? But you did well, so I like you. If there was one Dark Lord controlling everything and we could drive a magic sword through his heart to free the world, that would be grand. Such clarity, such focus, alas. So, what's the lesson in all this? That I did it all for nothing? He laughs. Just the opposite, Smug. Hey, I liked you, dude. The lesson is this. The game is rigged. The cards are stacked. The dice are loaded. It's the same as it always was. Every cycle. People in power exert power. Little people cower in their homes, think what they're told to think, and buy whatever product will help them forget how horrible their lives are for another day. And that's why we don't play their fragging game. We don't swallow their direct sandwich and politely ask for another. It's why we run the shadows. Oh, I liked... Please be awesome next expansion with me, dude. Reality's living in the places no one wants you to see. See you around, Harlequin. Hey, McCluskey. I just screwed you. Oh, man. What are you looking at? Hey, just spoke to Mr. Tuttle. He said you got your lieutenant. Oh, I did? I didn't hear. Yeah, he said to go down to the station. I'm such a tool. Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I shouldn't have said anything. I'll surprise him then. Oh, look at him water off. Look at him water off. Oh, I'm a little stinker. That was totally worth putting all those points into charisma. Jake shakes his head, smoking as you approach. When you finally get closer, he breaks out laughing. I heard the Universal Brotherhood was getting shot up on the police scanner. Knew it had to be you. Did you get her? She's in custody now. Justice is served. He scratches his mop of red hair. I guess that concludes the story of Cal and the dead man's switch, huh? You know, I've been thinking maybe you should stay in Seattle a while. There's plenty of folks like us who can get into folks like us can get into trouble here. You only skim the surface. I hear Mitsuhama's looking for a team. No idea what that's about, but it could be lucrative. And I just got word that something's going on at Crater Lake. The Tiers got it on total lockdown, no fly zone, the whole thing. There could be something in it for us if we poke around. And there's always the Orc Underground. Never heard of that yet. Haven't seen that yet, have you? No, I haven't. I just said, never heard of it. I got plenty of friends there who go good for a job. Something's bound to come up. What do you say? I'm in. Talk to you later. Good. We can hash it out over dinner. If you want me, I'll be at McCracken's later. Got a taste for some seafood. Take it easy, chum. As long as I don't gotta eat crustacean after all that. So is this just like wrapping up the game, I guess? The little corner is surprised to see you, but he can't hide his delight. I haven't seen you in a while, too. Hey, Cal, I was wondering if I was going to see you here again. I guess I shouldn't be surprised to find you here. Wherever there's mayhem. How's my favorite? Just making more work for you, yeah. Thanks, but I prefer natural causes. You know, it's all over the tri-grid, right? They found the Emerald City Ripper dead at some asylum out in Snohomish, of all places. Turns out he's been masquerading as the head administrator or something. They found him dead from some sort of vigilante attack. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you? Why, Mr. Dresden, I have no idea what you mean. That's what I thought. Well, no one can say he didn't have it coming, am I right? That was a double negative. So, the big question, what about the dead man's switch? Now that the Ripper's dead, are you going to collect it? Yeah, I'm going to collect. I went through a lot. How do you collect? I was told I need a secure link to call the number Sam gave me. Can't use my calling. Lone Star's emergency response team set up a secure phone line right here to coordinate their efforts. I can authorize you to use it. Thanks. Don't mention it. Take care. Okay, where's the... Oh, it's right there. The phone before you has a simple numerical keypad. You can use it to call Sam's law firm and cash in. Call the law firm first. You tag in the phone number Sam's lawyer gave you days ago. It's only really been a couple of days. The phone rings 7 times before someone finally answers. The image of the lawyer on the other end of the video phone is noticeably different from the one you saw a few days ago. The noise in the background sounds like... What the... Yeah? Oh, did I seriously just... Oh, man. Oh, it's you. So you got Sam's killer? What the hell is going on? It's a little complicated. I'll just slot Sam's video for you. Hang on. Fumbles for a second. The camera jerks crazily. Then it goes to static. It's replaced by good old Sam. You really were a jerk, Sam. I hate you. I'm going to find a necromancer, res you, and put a bullet through your stinking skull for this. Same clothes, same background, probably shot the same time as the first. Hey, buddy, looking good, looking good. If you're calling this number, that means the job is done, right? Congratulations, amigo. I knew you'd do it. You were always a dependable one, more than me anyway. He looks back at you, trying to speak soberly. He's drunk! Sam! Okay, you know what? Usually, I would say, dadgummit. Because I like to keep this channel clean. But effing hell, man! I went through interdimensional bugs and hackers and corporations and an actual zombie invasion in a freaking graveyard, and I didn't get my money? Ah! I just wanted to say thank you for whatever you did. It means a lot. Not even knowing what you did, it still means a lot. Because I know you did something. You know what I mean? I know you made it right somehow. He pauses, his breath hits. You're the only one who ever tried to help me, ever. Except my sister. She tried more than once. She tried. I never let her, though. Never let her in. I regret that a lot. Yeah, not only did you screw me after death, but you turned your freaking sister into a cultist maniac. Did I ever tell you about her? But no, you didn't tell me, you piece of garbage! You could have saved us the whole freaking game! We're twins, I guess. You still a twin after one of you dies? I don't know. Doesn't matter, I guess. God, listen, do me a favor, will you? If you talk to her, her name is Jessica, tell her I'm sorry. I hate your stupid guts, Sam. For everything. She'll know what for. She's Catholic, so she'll forgive me. Apparently not! You screwed her so bad she wanted to turn us all into bugs. Just tell her I love her. Screw you. You know what? F off, Sam. Anyway, you need to get paid, which would be great except for one thing. I got nothing. Never did. You know how it is, right? Sorry. But hey, thanks again for giving. Seriously. Tell you what, if you feel so about it, look into my family background a bit. There's got to be people with money in there somewhere. Maybe one of them can... Yeah, you're in hell. You're not a good person. You're Catholic. And you did this to me. I am so glad I took the money from Telestrian. Because I didn't get paid. He reaches forward and shuts off the camera. The vid screen goes to static and the call ends. There's a moment of silence. You feel a tug. It's Dresden. So, what did he say? He told me never to trust a dead man. And that's the game, isn't it? I got screwed. The Emerald City Ripper killings are sensationalized for several weeks. Lurid reports focus on the killer masquerading as the administrator of Mercy Mental Hospital. Soon after, pop singer Maria Mercuro is cast as the lead in Dr. Ripper, a tri-vid thriller about a reporter who goes undercover as a mental patient to uncover a serial killer. Seattle Newsnet reports a shootout at a chapter house of the Universal Brotherhood. Witnesses claim that a gang of religious fanatics stormed the building for unknown reasons, but committed suicide before they could be captured. Thank God, at least I'm getting out clean from that. All mention of insect spirits, James Telestrian III, or Shadowrunners are kept out of the news. 1 year later, the city of Chicago declares a quarantine area between Lake Michigan and the Des Plaines River. Officially, the Chicago Containment Zone is established to fight an outbreak of an infectious virus, but an infestation of insect spirits is suspected by those who know. A mature form of Project Aegis called Fabs 3 is eventually deployed to remove the bug threat from Chicago. The Watts family name has since been lost to the shadows. That is Shadowrunner, ladies and gentlemen, and you know what? Great game! Awesome game! Harebrained Schemes production. The small team of passionate gamers who created Shadowrun, led by Jordan Weissman. Let's give this man some respect. The creator of Shadowrun, Crimson Skies, Battletech, Mech Warrior. If I didn't have a god, I would be bowing to this man as one. and many other acclaimed properties. This studio was founded in 2011, and the Seattle-based studio is centered around collaboration between seasoned vets and fresh talent. Awesome game. Really text-heavy. Awesome game. Even through... Usually, I can see the kind of twists coming a mile away. This game, no. I didn't know what was going to happen. Did I know Sam was going to screw me? No. Because the Watts family had money, I figured he had money. If all he ever did was drink all day, then I figured he had to get the money somewhere. But now, I get... Okay, McCluskey lost his badge. I still got 100 grand. So that's fine. I really want to punch Sam in the face. Maybe I'll find a Necromancer mod and punch Sam in the face. Oh, special thanks to Kickstarter. I think this game was kickstarted. There's also a really cool turn-based mech warrior game. But it's kind of really slow. If you've ever seen those games where you can input your moves, the other player gets 24 hours. So I don't think it's a good fit for this channel. Unless I ever found somebody who just wanted to fight, and it's kind of grindy. Like most free-to-play, but with purchasable things are. But this was an awesome game, totally worth the price of admission. So, what are we playing next as I talk through the credits? Because there's nothing to see right now. Well, you know what I want to do that I think I will? They have the expansion coming up for XCOM Enemy Unknown. Those of you who are with me, and there was only about 12 or 13 with you on the channel, but those of you who subscribe, now some of my playthroughs have more than that 12 views, so I know there's more of you watching. Thank you so much. Feel free to like, subscribe, and comment no matter what you like or don't like. But we never finished XCOM because my computer died back in February. I like to think the aliens hacked it or the Oaks hacked it. I was also playing a game of dwarves, and I'd almost beaten that too. So somebody did magic or tech or psionic brainwashing or something and erased my computer. I lost everything, had to get a new OS, new everything, recovered, fixed, and I've got new antivirus because I was using, what was I using? I was using some really huge name brand thing that kept having to let viruses through. Now I'm using a more specialized antivirus, and it's keeping things clean on my hard drive, which is why you're getting so many videos. Congratulations for you and for me, because that's good stuff. But since I'm doing that, you know, it's about mid-September right now. Yeah, it's the 15th right now. I told you when I'm making this because the Dallas, Kansas City game, I can't believe Dallas screwed the end that bad, but was just on. So that gives us 2 months, maybe 2 months and a week. I really want to try to beat XCOM before they add all the new stuff and maybe new story stuff, because I don't like leaving games unfinished. Game of Dwarves devolved into, I had a massive army, all I need to do was find the thing, I was going to win. I'm comfortable with that, but with XCOM, we had it dumped twice because I had such horrible antivirus. I'm not comfortable with that. How long are these credits? Can I fast forward this? I'm just trying to, you know, look at all these people, dude. All these thank yous. I like that. I wish we could read it, but, you know, if you see a name that you really like, you can just pause the vid. And I think it's just going to keep running through the thank yous, so let me make sure. Let me make sure. But yeah, I think it's just going to run through the thank yous from now on. And that is XCOM Enemy Unknown is what we're playing. That was Shadowrun. I got screwed. I still got paid. McCluskey got screwed. Awesome. Totally fun game. We'll be playing more very soon.